Beautiful uppercut there by Tyson.
On a left hand.
Everyone fights for a reason. Everyone steps in that ring to prove something to someone.
He's landing everything.
Some fight to show Father Time who's boss.
Daddy, what you said, I just caught.
Because they don't know how to back down.
And it's over.
Some fight because it's who they are.
An incredible performance.
Because it drives them. Because it's in them.
Raise your fist.
And we're live from New York! Is it in New York or is it in Las Vegas? Which one?
It's in Methil.
Live from Brockburn! Mark Tyson and fucking Roy Jones Jr. this way! I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I can't tell. Well, I can't tell if you can tell, but I'm excited for the fight.
Nah, the thing is, bro. The problem is with Mark Tyson, you must understand, is that he's only 53, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever, but
I think Roy's... Yeah.
but he's about 93 in cocaine years.
Yeah, dude, he's... first of all, rest in peace, our homeboy Diego Maradona. The only fucking man to OD and then carry on partying, bro, which is the most incredible thing. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think it was the last World Cup. It was either World Cup or Copa America. He was watching Argentina play. And then there's a famous photo of him like doing this and he's like convulsing like in the seats and there's paramedics. And everyone's like, oh my God, like did Diego, did he just OD on cocaine? And then like 2 minutes later he's like, Olé! He's just fucking, Vatos! He's fucking back. He's alive, dude. That man, he fucking lived that life.
There was plenty of stories about him schnaufing, like...
Well, he got fired from being the coach of Argentina because of his drug problems and his partying.
Yeah, but like, how do you not have a heart attack, but you schnauf and then you go out, and then you go and play a 90-minute game of fucking...
Bro.
I mean, jeez.
Do you see him play football, bro? If anything, every sportsman in the world now should just fucking start snuffing copious amounts of cocaine.
Dude, it was actually crazy. And he was young, bro, only 60 years old. Fucking stuff. But I think he lived the proper life.
He lived a life for 100 men, bro, and I think he went out the way he wanted to go out. Fucking being Diego, dude.
Yeah, so just trolling and doing it. And I think he had more money than God's got sheep, bro. So
yeah, bro.
I think, I could be wrong.
Oh, no, probably, yeah.
He probably schnaufed most of his money.
He's probably schnaufed most of his money anyway, but, like, he's also... Yeah, dude, he was just a legend. So he'll always have a job. I think he was coaching fairly recently as well.
The thing is, you know, what's dope about the Argentinians, bro? They're like the most passionate people you'll ever meet, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy passionate. Especially about, it's football, bro.
Yes, bro.
Messi,
I was in Argentina in 2005, dude.
What are you doing in Argentina in 2005? Explain that story.
Doing meth with Diego Maradona. No,
this is
we were on holiday.
The most pure cocaine you were ever going to do, Mr. Francis.
And the people were like, it was actually, you want to hear something crazy? We went into a supermarket, and obviously back then the currency was different to what it fucking is now.
Oh, yeah, strong.
And we went into the supermarket, we came out with 2 trolleys full of food, and not cheap food, like fucking seafood and steak and everything. 2 full trolleys, bro. Yeah, 2 full trolleys now is like $4,000 or maybe more. I don't know how. Whatever. Okay. Cost us $150.
What?
Okay. The people were like, the people at the gate, they could hear. Here we weren't locals. We're from South Africa. They stopped us, and they were like, "Hold on, like we need to check your shit and make sure you're not stealing because like how the fuck." Promise you, bro. We went to a restaurant, steak and chips. Well, I don't want to lie to you. It's like a full steak, like a I think 500-gram steak and chips was like 40 rand or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So it's like just a cheap,
Such a cheap
time,
holiday, bro. And the people were fucking.
I wonder how cheap the cocaine was there.
Well, ask Diego.
Ask Diego, or ask his, I know whoever's
Yeah,
fucking
shit,
shame, his family.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, it's probably dwelling in heaven. Him and Jesus are doing coke together.
Yeah, fuck, bro.
I have risen! Fucking Diego. Oh my god.
But yeah, bro, so fucking this
crazy,
weekend's
man.
gonna be stiff. Well, I don't know. Did you hear about this no knockout shit?
Oh, yeah, but okay, first of all, the participation trophies. So, this is, like, for everybody that doesn't know, they're not declaring a fucking winner.
Oh, first of all, for everyone that doesn't know, we're talking about John Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson this
this
weekend.
week, yeah.
I think it starts at 3 a.m. I'm not entirely sure the time. I'm struggling to find the fucking correct times. I know the undercard starts at 1 a.m. So if you don't want to miss shit, start at 1 a.m.
I hope it's on DSTV. That's all I'm saying, bro.
DSTV.
If it's just pay-per-view, fuck, bro, it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, I really hope so. I'm sure. Fuck it. Yeah, let's see. But anyway, point is, those motherfuckers are fighting two legends, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
between them, I think Jones is like 77 fights, and Mike Tyson was like, I think about 68. Let me just double check. Bro, so fucking Mike Tyson was 58 fights. Roy Jones Jr. was 75 fights. Mike Tyson 58 fights, 50 by knockout, dude.
But dude, just I know it's stiff, whatever, you can read that, whatever. But bro, how can you? If you go into a boxing match and know you can't get knocked out, bro, it's not a boxing match.
Yeah, but
The mental game about, okay, I'm going into a fight, there's no ways I can get knocked out.
yeah, but
I mean,
I saw that
No.
Mark Judge and stuff on Podcast JRE this week, and they were just talking to him about all these participation trophies and shit.
yeah. Like about the kids and
Yeah, and like so they first of all they're not declaring a winner. So like no matter how you win the fight, they're not declaring a winner.
What?
There's no winner declared. They're both getting belts. Both of them are getting belts. But apparently, the word on the streets is because so it's not in New York. It's actually in Vegas, and I know this because they had to pull some strings apparently to get the fucking show hosted that side.
Okay.
And they were saying like because they're like old people, and what happened with what was that fighter last year? He got
died.
He was also a legend. Fought, and then afterwards he didn't fucking look sharp or whatever. And I think he died like fairly recently after that, or he has like severe brain damage now. It was like, but last year there was two casualties, kind of in the same vein as this, like two old guys coming out of the sport, and they come and they bash each other's heads in. Your fucking brain doesn't take the punishments as well as it used to. With that being said, though, like, do you think for a second, and like, I think if you really like, you're fooling yourself if you think when that first bell goes, those two motherfuckers are not going to go try and kill each other. They are both fucking demons. They are both legends of the sport.
If that's the rules, that's the rules. If Mike Tyson comes and starts fucking throwing haymakers, they're gonna stop the fight.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just can't imagine it would be like, because Mike Tyson's only chance to win the fight. It's not to outbox Roy Jones Jr.
No, of course.
It's to fucking knock him out.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know what all this fucking like.
Imagine going into the Tyson fight and going, okay, bro, I can't get knocked out. You're gonna fuck him up, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know there's just a whole bunch of fucking bullshit around it. Like, I just can't believe that they're not declaring a winner. And not only they're not declaring a winner, they're giving both of them belts.
That makes you not even want to watch it, bro.
Why the fuck
Honestly.
would you? I just got a feeling Tyson's gonna just fucking go there.
Just like fuck everyone.
I think they both are, bro. Who's gonna stop them? You know what I mean, bro? Like,
I don't know, bro. To be honest,
apparently the judges are also celebrities, which I was fucking.
the one judge is Israel Adesanya.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's alright then. Okay, I heard the other judge was some fucking. I saw people complaining about it, and I was just like, I don't know who exactly the judges are, but the one guy has nothing to do with boxing. I know that for certain, which I can't understand. And to Izzy, like, to be fair, yeah, like Izzy Adesanya, fucking great fighter, but how much does he know about like technical boxing? Maybe he fucking knows a shitload, but like, again,
Kickboxing, boxing, different things. Bro.
yeah, not only that, it's just like if you haven't been like a judge ever in your life, and they're just like, oh, he knows fighting, let him judge. Like, what the fuck, dude? Why don't they should be a professional boxing match, get fucking professional judges, mate. What the fuck? Anyway.
So okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. So these two bullies are gonna fight. Okay.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no fans.
Yeah, that's.
They're both getting a belt. They can't knock each other out. What's the point of fucking watching the fight then, bro?
Because that's not the way it's gonna go. I'm certain
telling
on
you now.
everything inside of me that they're just gonna fight. That it's just gonna be a normal fight, and one of them's gonna win.
But what about it? But then what happens? Tyson comes out and knocks him out, or vice versa. What happens? They still both get the fucking belt.
Yeah, I know that does fucking ruin
shit!
it a lot.
Oh, I got knocked out.
But that's what Joe Rogan was saying to Mike Judge and them. He was like, if you say there's no winner, but like say like Tyson just knocks out Roy Jones Jr., Roy Jones just knocks out Tyson, then one obviously fucking won the fight. Like,
how can you give the other a belt?
I don't know, dude.
Participation medal.
Yeah.
It's like when they talk on the JE, where they talking about like how kids get these participation medals and shit like that, and it's like wrong and whatever. Was that right?
Yeah. It was basically that kind of topic of like. But what I heard from their side though, it like had nothing to do with actual Mike Tyson Jones Jr. themselves. It had to do with like the fact that
Yeah, I'm sure Tyson
to get the commission to allow them to fucking go through this fight, they had to jump through a lot of like fucking red tape. But when they get in the ring, the fucking who's gonna stop them? Who in their right fucking mind is gonna...
The refs they tell the ref, listen, you have to do
But
this.
if you want to be the most hated person in the fucking world, here's your fucking opportunity, dude. Imagine being that
100%.
ref and you're like, excuse me, Mike Tyson just punched him too hard. He can have to.
But that's the thing, bro. Like,
And also,
someone's gonna have to do it.
How do you judge also like what is like a knockout punch and what is not, as well?
That's the thing. I don't understand this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I guess the only way we can find out is fucking watch
the fucking... Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think we are lingering too much on that bullshit. I don't think it will... I don't think in their right mind, the referee, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. are going to go into that fight going like, yo, we're not going to fucking knock each other out. When that fucking bell goes, they're going to tear each other apart. I think so.
I hope that you're right, bro, to be honest with you, because I don't want to... But anyways, we get to see Mike Tyson fight someone.
Yeah, which
So,
is
I don't
crazy,
really
bro. And
give a
we missed, like, I eat your kids. That, like, fucking crazy 90s or 80s and 90s
Yes,
Mike
dude, I
Tyson.
wish I was alive
fuck you
then.
till you love me, faggot. Remember that shit, dude?
Yeah.
Fucking, that was evil. I want that Mike Tyson.
I want to
back.
eat your children.
Yeah, I eat your kids.
Fuck you. Some of his interviews, you're just like...
Yeah, no, dude. He was fucking very good when he was
That's
crazy.
why I say, bro, he had it all, dude. He had the aggression, he had the skill, the strength, and he was just fucked up, bro. Like he
was so fucked.
had the right and wrong mind.
Yeah,
of the game,
like,
you know?
yeah, it's hectic. But it's like you look at John Jones and everyone criticizes him, but like, would he be so brilliant if he wasn't like just the fucking like, dude, he's crazy. He's like, I think he's actually crazy. Like, I don't think
There's nothing wrong with him, dude.
I don't think he actually like, I don't know, dude. He's not a coherent man. I think that guy's like a different person every day. Like, I think he's borderline fucking bipolar and shit. Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget the one interview I saw with him. It was Daniel Cormier, and he just got back from his ban or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And in the fucking press conference, Jones goes, "Yeah, I'm a changed man. You know, I have nothing against Daniel Cormier." And Daniel Cormier goes, "Hold on, did you not just call me a fucking pussy outside?" And he's like, "You're a fucking pussy." And I was like, "What?"
I remember that, dude. Yeah, no, he is. I think he is actually a crazy person, bro. I'm not that it's an excuse for him to just being a human piece of shit as well. But
Dude,
and
he
being,
literally
on
said to the
steroids
press,
and-
"Listen, I'm a changed man. I have no animosity towards Daniel Cormier. We've had our differences, whatever." And Daniel goes, "Hold on.
You just call me a
Didn't
fuck-
you not just call me he said to Cormier, 'You're my pussy.' And he's like, 'Did you not just call me your pussy outside?' He's like, 'Yeah, because you are my pussy.' We're like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with
Stop.
you?"
Fucking. The answer is C, cocaine.
But yeah, there we go. But that's the thing about O's that come up in the ranks so early in their life, like Tyson, bro. Tyson loved the white powder, my boy, and it's hard to deal with that much fame and shit at
Bro,
fucking 20 years old or
One
18.
of the funniest stories I've ever heard of you remember Fat Joe, bro? Pull up your pants and I do the dance now and do the rock away. Now lean back. Do you not remember that song?
I don't remember the song. I don't remember
Yeah,
the
so,
guy.
so the guy that's made that song is called Fat Joe, but he was like
Okay.
an old rapper, like from the 90s.
Yeah.
And he tells a story like,
What the fuck?
one time he
Imagine
goes to a club and he causes some shit, and as he's getting kicked out of the club, like, you know, the two bouncers grab him and they drag him out of the club and they're about to like fuck him up, and he's like, oh my god, I'm about to get fucked up. And then like Mark Tyson's like walking like into the club and he sees him and he's like, yo, what's up, Joe? And he sees him, and then he's like, oh fuck, Mark, these guys want to fuck me up. And he's like, what do you say? And he takes his shirt off and starts fucking the one bouncer up, and then like it's like in a comic fashion, bro. Like he ran like away, and then like he lost Mark, and then he just sees the bouncer and he sees Mark Tyson, and he's like, come on, now let's fuck him up.
But he
was an absolute.
That's what made him so
mental guy.
so
bro.
good,
He was
bro.
so fucking he was cooked, bro.
He was just so cool. The thing is, like, to be at the top of that type of game, you can't be.
You either have to be blind arrogant like Conor was, or you have to be so crazy that you can't believe you can actually lose.
You know what I think about Conor McGregor, bro? I think he's very confident in his ability, but he knew if he wants to make money in this game, he needs to
Talk shit, yeah.
I'm telling you now, if you sit down with that oak and just have a like conversation, he'll have a conversation the way he might be a little bit more flamboyant and whatever. Maybe not even, but
I don't know, dude. The whole repeatedly like fucking sexually assaulting women and punching that 60-year-old man.
But that was
in the face.
after all the fame and shit.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't blame him, dude.
No, yeah.
I would probably be way worse.
Yeah,
Dude, give me
yeah.
$100 million, dude. I'll rape your wife, dog. Fucking, what do you think's gonna fucking happen to me, dude?
But what do you think about those? Yes.
Allegations.
How fresh is that English? Alligator.
Well, alligators are cool. But yeah, I think a lot of it was bullshit. I think it's just clout chasers. But I think
Yeah.
one or two of them were like a bit saucy. Like
Yeah, but
he
you
was
like
in a
also-
club and he's like, I'm Conor McGregor. Let me, I'll grab your pussy. You know,
Yeah,
real
yeah.
Trump style shit, dude.
But also be like, the thing is, dolls. Like, I'm not saying dolls don't get fucking. They do. It's fucking terrible. But there's a lot of girls that they're like, this guy's rich as fuck. He touched me,
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm suing this motherfucker.
100%.
which is so fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up. Anyways, but I'm just keen to see these buddies fuck each other up.
Who are you putting your money on?
I put my money. Well, now I don't know. Listen, if it's a normal fight, I put my money on Mike Tyson. But if they can't knock each other out, which also I don't know how they're gonna fucking. Then I'll put my money on Roy Jones Jr. Bro.
Yeah.
He's a better, like, obviously sound technical boxer, but
He's also very fit, bro. He hasn't stopped he stopped fighting, but he still runs his own gym.
yeah,
all that type of thing.
He only stopped fighting 2 or 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
when
so
Tyson
he's still quite fit,
stopped
yeah.
fighting like 20 years ago.
Yeah, true. But
So-
bro, yeah, muscle memory, we hope.
Put it this way: if he hits Roy Jones Jr. anything like he hits that bag, he's going to fucking. He's not even going to sleep. He's going to heaven.
Yes.
He'll kill him.
I hope he comes back and he just like smashes Wedge Jr. and then he says like some crazy shit.
He goes on the mic and he's like, "Listen, Tyson Fury, you took my name. I'm gonna fuck you up."
Yo,
bitch."
it's like something even like, Anthony Joshua, I know you're a racist, let's fight. And Anthony Joshua's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm also shut the fuck up, you racist motherfucker, I'll eat your kids. That's what I like, because I'll be honest, like after Conor fucking fucked up Cowboy, all I wanted him to do was just go out and make like a crazy accusation.
Yeah,
Like, Khabib, I'll fuck your mother! And then like something like that, and then like...
But he didn't.
Oh no, he was just like, yeah, Cowboy was fine.
But he went to tune Jorge Masvidal and he's like, also tuned Paul Felder. He's like, even the fucking guy at the desk can get it.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. But he didn't, it wasn't normal Conor. That's the thing about Conor as well. He also is like, dude, I'm a fucking changed man and whatever. But I promise you, dude, he's gonna say the same shit. That whole Cowboy thing was just to...
Yeah, it was just to get some fans, because I think
Yeah.
he must have a PR team, a media team, and they must be like, listen, bro, shit ain't going well at the
for-
moment.
yeah.
That whole fucking calling Khabib's family a terrorist and then getting choked out on national television was a bad idea.
Bro, that was...
Yeah,
That's
dude.
why
He went
I
deep
really
with
want to
that
know
shit.
with this whole Khabib situation now. He says he posted a thing on Instagram for people that don't know. He posted a thing on Instagram. He tags Dana White and he says, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon at Dana White. So I know he announced his retirement, but the thing is now, who does he fight when he comes back? Like we said before,
I don't understand.
GSP, Conor, fucking who? Kamaru Usman for the 170. That would be something else because he won't. You can't make 145.
Yeah. This is the thing. Him and Kamaru Usman would be a good fight, but I don't see the pool there. Like would Khabib would Khabib Nurmagomedov come out of like his mother's wishes, like against his mom's will, fighting without his dad in his corner, all this shit to fight Kamaru Usman, or would he do that?
I think it has to be against GSP.
I think it has. If it's I'll faint, bro. They must just be like, yo.
If I see that post and I see the official, I'll faint. Because, and I tell you why I think that's the fight that's gonna happen. There's a few reasons. First of all, GSP. Yes, we're supposed to be talking about the boxing, but fuck that. GSP has been on multiple interviews saying that he would be open to it. Obviously, they've got to make whatever. Okay, and he says that the only fight he would ever come back for is the Khabib fight. Khabib's second thing. Khabib's dad always wanted him to fight GSP.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I understand why he would go against his mom's will because it was his dad's
wish.
Like,
I
wish.
feel that. Yeah.
Okay. Third thing. It's the only fight that actually makes sense for him.
100%.
Well, it doesn't make sense, but it's a super fight.
Like why would like because there's no other one in the division that's worth fighting unless it's Tony Ferguson. But Tony Ferguson's booked. Conor rematch. Conor's got Dustin, so that's booked.
So then Chandler,
so it's like, but you see, is Khabib gonna come out of retirement to fight Michael Chandler?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doubt it.
We also the thing is Michael Chandler could be the fucking GOAT of UFC soon, but we don't know. He could be fucking shit.
But talking about Khabib GSP, dude, if there's ever a man on this fucking earth that can do the impossible, bro,
it's GSP.
It's GSP. He's always that guy that like, there's no fucking ways. And then he just did it, and you're just like, holy shit, dude.
He's also like with something else. Every loss he had, bro, he also avenged.
Yeah.
His losses, and he was just so dominant. When he was the GOAT to me was when he came back. First, lots of people don't know this. You know, he obviously was the 170, the welterweight champ. He went up to 185 to fight Bisping. You know, you had not cirrhosis. Forget what it is, but a fucking bad stomach problem.
Oh, it's the same that Brock Lesnar had most of it.
Yeah, he would eat, and he would like puke out most of what he was eating because his stomach was so fucked. And he had to force himself, like, so he was still like fucking sluggish and like full of muscle. He went out there and fucking took Bisping's head right off his shoulders.
Yeah, and Bisping looked sharp that first round. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, Bisping was in the best. Bisping can't say anything.
Yeah.
The best, and he's tuning fucking GSP the whole time. He's going in his little accent, and GSP's just sitting
there.
But I
must say,
are you intoxicated?
I love Michael Bisping so much.
Fuck, bro.
That guy is so fucking funny, dude. I'll never forget that second part with Luke Rockhold. Believe Achievers of the fucking self-help book.
Oh yeah, that one. Yes, but Luke Rockhold is the biggest fucking chopper.
Yeah, I'm so glad he just gets fucked up all the time.
I've never seen someone that loves himself as much. You can just see it's a genuine. It's not a fake or he doesn't put it on.
No, dude.
But anyways, I want to talk about this quickly. This Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson fight. Let's say Mike Tyson goes out there, and let's say there is knockouts, whatever. We don't know what's gonna happen. Tyson goes out there, knocks him out in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, knocks him the fuck out. Do you think he'll fight after this?
Definitely.
I think so too.
I think it's his plan. Good, the thing is, Mark Tyson's like 51 now? Is it 51 or 53?
I think it's 53.
So then Roy's 51, so then he's 53.
But if there's one human being that
that's
can
what
do
I'm saying. He's like a Yoel Romero is like 42, but Yoel Romero looks like fucking 21.
Yeah, he does. His body,
he said he only started peaking when he was like 35, bro.
Yeah.
And Mark Tyson is just one of those freak athletes that could really fucking... The thing is, he could also just be so dangerous that he doesn't take a lot of damage, and then that, like, you know, until he either gets knocked out or he, like, a fight goes a distance and he takes some damage and then he goes, fuck, I can't do this anymore. But what he could do is come back and then just be in such incredible shape that he's just fucking stark, you know, it's like every fucking 2-3 rounds in, and then he's fucking killing it.
Yeah, that's the thing, we're like, listen, I know age is against him, but like I said, if there's one human being on this planet that can... I'm not saying he's going to come and become the fucking heavyweight champion. I don't think he's going to beat Tyson Fury.
yeah.
Tyson Fury is just too sharp, too long. He's younger, you know. But if he does come, if he wins this fight, who's he gonna fight? Like, is he gonna fight the guys like Dylan White or like a little bit under that? I don't know.
He'll probably, I
That'd be
don't think
crazy.
he'll go in if he goes to fight an organization after this.
Yeah.
Then I don't think he'll fight ranked like straight up.
Yeah,
I think he'll just go and take maybe like a fringe fight or whatever, 1 or 2, and then also
He doesn't
test
have
it.
time, He doesn't have time for that, bro. He needs to. If he's gonna do this, he needs to fight.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know, dude. Maybe just like I said, maybe he wins the fight and then he believes in himself so much that he just comes up with that mad big dick energy and he's like, "Fuck, let me." Fucking isn't old Ruiz looking for a fight now?
yeah, like okay,
Like,
Ruiz is really different.
Yeah.
But, like guys that we don't know, like that fucking Tom Schwartz guy. No,
Yeah.
like, jeez, imagine that fight. Imagine Mike Tyson versus Andrew Ruiz.
That would be fucking sharp. And Ruiz needs to also put his fucking finger out of his ass, dude. He got fucking. He
Can I
won
tell
the
you the
title and
craziest
then he
thing,
like.
bro? What I can't wrap my. I don't know anyone these days. Maybe it's just because whatever we South Africa, that really follows like all the boxing and like really knows the shit. I mean, I don't know many people. I know a lot of people that know the UFC and they support the UFC. Bro, the boxers get paid like so much fucking more than the UFC fighters. It's actually like.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You know, after so Ruiz was like not down and out, but he was after he beat Joshua, he bought a Bentley. I think I'm not sure. I think he bought his parents a house. He bought like fucking I don't know how many cars and shit, bro. Adesanya wins 690,000 for his last fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't understand that either.
Bro, that would buy like they couldn't even buy like 2 cars that Andy Ruiz fucking bought, bro. And that's one fight. He's not even the champion,
I also don't
which
understand.
is crazy.
because,
It was a fucking like
if you look at boxing's like statistics and stuff over the last 3-4 years, the viewership has definitely dropped, bro.
By a long
They
way.
don't have that star power that they've had like for and it's been a while now, bro.
Boxing is not the
and like
same,
the
bro.
heat is also dying off Alvarez, bro. Gennady Golovkin lost that fight against him and then had another draw, so like the heat is off him a bit. Lomachenko, he's fucking still Starky Noakes, but I can't tell you, bro. I can't understand because also I know like. There was a time like when it was like Conor Khabib and all these other fights that like UFC was just killing it in pay-per-views, like getting fucking like nearly like 3-4 million pay-per-view buyers, dude.
Yeah.
And then the O's like only make like $1 million. So I don't know if it has to do with fucking just the way that the pay structure of the fighters, because everybody seems frustrated about that. I mean that's one of Conor and one of Nick's and all these O's points about like why they don't want to fight in the UFC. It's because they feel like they fucking come there, fight in the UFC, and then they earn like chump change.
But you know that's also bullshit, bro. Like, I feel like sportsmen get paid way.
Oh yeah.
Like, I agree with the amount that the UFC fighters get paid. Like that type of amount, I think it's still a fuck ton, but I feel like it's cool. But like the boxers, they get like double the amount. The soccer players, whatever. It's like sickening money, bro. So that for them to like complain, I understand they're complaining because the boxers are getting so much, but like, bro. Conor McGregor.
Football's the exception because a lot of people always go like, football. Like, why do teachers get paid this and football players get paid this? That argument fucking makes me melt. First of all, because Chelsea Football Club makes like fucking nearly like fucking 3 or 4 billion fucking pounds in revenue.
Yeah,
that's why you fucking.
But the thing is, but it's like. Surely that money can go to something else, bro. Literally, they get paid.
Oh, they get paid. I'm never gonna stand here and say like, yeah, dude, Neymar deserves to earn £250,000 a week.
Sure. That's wild shit.
Yeah, he literally earns £1 million a month, bro. That's what is that, like 22 million rand a month? Dude, like what do
you can't even do.
He plays for one season and then he's like fucking got like 100 million rand in the bank.
What can you do with that type of cash?
Oh, you don't do fuck all, bro. It's too much money to spend.
You put it up your nose.
It's like when someone hits $1 billion and then you realize like Jeff Bezos is like worth like 160, 170 billion dollars.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Like what he's like he has more fucking like revenue than some fucking countries, bro.
You want to hear a crazy stat about Jeff Bezos? So I can't tell you the year, but fuck, bro, I might fuck this up. But if you earned $10,000 a day, okay, it's a fuckload of money. $10,000 a day from the time that the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. I forget the date. I don't know if it was the end of or the beginning of it, but whatever. Until today, you'd have 12% of his net worth. No, 23% of his net worth, something like that. Bro.
Yeah, it doesn't make it.
That's when you realize how fucking much money it is.
It's like someone explained it to me. Like I saw this like video, and like they're showing you like the difference between like a millionaire and a billionaire. And then like the millionaire, like he can take like this money and he can buy a house and a car and do all this shit. I'm talking about like $1 million.
Yeah.
And then they talk about a billionaire. But like they show like the billionaire can like buy boats, islands, all this fucking shit, dude. And then he still has like fucking $500 million left.
Yeah.
That's the difference, bro.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what you fucking like. I'm never gonna shit on someone for being so successful that they're multi-billionaires. But at the same time, like what the fuck, Jeff Bezos? Like what do you do after the second billion, dude?
What, bro? Surely you can just give that money to...
There's nothing on this earth.
Like a country.
You could literally just spend... Like, if you really wanted to focus and just spend his time on buying the most expensive... Like, just buying fucking submarines every day.
Yeah.
He would still fucking have too much money to fucking spend. By the time he spent the money, he's fucking earned it back. It's fucked up, dude.
You know, also another stat, bro. What's that guy's name? Fuck. Bill Gates?
Oh, yeah.
You heard that thing about, like, how if he drops $100 on the floor...
Yeah, like he made...
By the time he's picked it up, he's already made it back.
Yeah. No, that fucking exuberant, that American dream wealth that they sold us on.
Yeah.
Like, we'll own all the banks. Like, fucking, dude. Fuck you guys, you make too much. Dude, what did you do with... $1 billion?
But you know, bro, you'd think that someone like Jeff Bezos... I don't know if he does it, whatever. Like, I'm sure he does charity, whatever. Bro, he could literally give money to a country.
Oh, yeah,
And
you could
save a
you
country.
could save the world if you really wanted to. Like, there's places like in Flint, Michigan, that they haven't had clean drinking water since fucking 2017. That's in America.
Yeah.
You could go and solve, like, the Flint water crisis tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, why should I do that, dude? That's...
Some of them are evil, bro.
Yeah, and they're all pedophiles, dude. What is up with all these fucking billionaires hanging out with fucking Jeff and then
everyone's
Uncle
just like
Jeffrey's
fucking
Island
kids,
fucking
dude.
kids, dude. It's all a bit gross, dude.
Bro, now that you say that, and I know it's not talking about, but to talk about the politicians or whatever, and I don't want to make this podcast about fucking politics because, as you know, I
Our next guest is Deborah Patton, fucking.
Bro, what was that?
Son goes to boys' high.
What was that fucking O's name that they exposed on Borat 2?
Oh, Rudy Giuliani.
Bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? If
Yeah.
if anyone is watching this that hasn't watched Borat 2, do yourself a favor. And even if you don't dig it, whatever, skip to like...
Yeah, just the part
like
where
the
he's
end.
having the interview with the Rudy Giuliani.
Bro, it is the most fucked up thing. I could literally couldn't...
And that was a guy that was accused in the Jeffrey Epstein documentary. Like, that chick was like, yeah, Rudy Giuliani was like always at Jeffrey Epstein's island and he fucked me. And then Rudy Giuliani like said, he's like, if she carries on saying things like this, I'm gonna sue her or whatever. And then the bitch in the documentary heard that and she's like, no, listen, I'm gonna make this very clear. That man fucking raped me when I was 17. And he's still like in the fucking American's fucking legal system and shit. It's evil, bro. Once you have money, you above the law. There's a certain fucking, like, when you make that $100 million mark, there ain't no laws for you. Come to Uncle Jeffrey's island, we're there, we're gonna go fuck a kid. It's all fucking evil, but bro.
Up, dude. How fucked
But it happens, bro. It happens fucking, like, it's probably still happening now. There's probably just another Jeffrey Epstein now. Since he fucking killed himself.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
dude.
was also like the wildest shit as well. But anyways, fuck, I don't want to talk about that shit. It was
Freaking you out how the fucking shadow government is taking over, man.
Dude, and all these conspiracy theories, bro. I don't know I don't know how guys did conspiracy theories. I fucking hate them.
Most of them are just
Is it-
fucking autistic retards, though.
But the thing is, it's just like it's a rabbit hole, bro. Once
Yeah.
you get into one, you're like, oh fuck, is the world fucking even real and shit? And then you're like,
yeah.
you know, you go through that and you.
Shout out to our homies from the Flat Earth Society, the 20.
But the Earth is flat.
Yeah, when you can have a live stream of the Earth, you're like, I still can't see the curvature. Fucking dude, fuck those people. They fucking wanted
But
that
the world is flat.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to prove it to you now?
Please, bro. Use your flat earther.
The thing is, who was it? No, hold on. Who was it the other day? I was watching the GI. Was it Alex Jones? He was a flat Earth
I don't know.
Or was it Eddie Bravo? It might have been Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo, I think, believes in he believes in everything.
Everything, flat Earth and fucking.
I also first thought that was a joke, and then I saw like real interviews with him. I'm like, dude, this like is also fucking.
He's
good.
also, yeah, he's being legit. There's also another fucking thing about that Alex Jones was talking about. I don't know the gist of it, but about like when kids are born, they like injecting like syphilis and shit into them. I was like.
And then they make the freaking frogs gay.
I was like, what the fuck just happened, dude? I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that oak is fucking... that's a problem. Like, some of what he says is true, and then he just goes on these tangents about, like, fucking gay space aliens and fucking... Like, okay, dude. Listen,
But the best...
I don't know what took you on, but it's probably the best kind.
The best is you just watch the Joey with Joey Diaz and Alex Jones. No. Sorry, it was on Alex Jones's podcast thing. Oh my fuck, it's the wild.
Oh, when he says stay black, it's the most important.
yes, that one.
Oh
it's
god,
fucking hilarious. But yeah, bro. So, So you can't find out what time the fight is on the on.
I know the pre-card starts.
Who's fighting in the prelims? And is that proper fights?
Who knows, dude? It's all a mystery. It's like this animation. Mike Tyson mystery.
Do you think they're doing that on purpose?
I think they're fucking with us. I think, I'll be honest, I think a lot of like the whole no punching, no knocking each other out and shit might just be a bit of spice.
Oh, I would hope that.
I think so.
Because then everyone's like, oh, fuck this, whatever. They'll still tune in and then they'll be like,
I don't.
And it's just a full-on brawl.
Why the fuck would Mike Tyson do all this work and Roy Jones Jr. do all this work, be on all these interviews, go on these press tours, and then they're gonna stand in?
It's literally just gonna be hard sparring. That's what it is.
It's not gonna be like that. They're gonna fuck each other up. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. Yeah.
How about?
And if if you see me in the street and they don't knock each other out, I'll suck your dick. That's a GHI guarantee.
But I know you like that, right?
20 rands, 20 rands.
Have you guys not noticed that every podcast that we have, Tyler always comments on how good looking the guy is?
Mm-hmm.
Just go back and check.
That's why I have the guests. Why do you think I got into this fucking I don't care about bodybuilding. I just want to see dudes with
the shirts off, and I know you do. But I had a slight suspicion, Tyler. That I got the suspicion on the one time I walked in, you were fucking that guy. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
you're like,
maybe.
Why is he making? Are they wrestling? Oh, that doesn't.
Yeah, and then I was like, then I was a little bit convinced.
Yeah. I saw a ghost. My uncle was on my other uncle, and he was just moaning like, oh, and then this white pale man just stood up above my uncle, and yeah, since that day I believe in ghosts, bro. So.
Jeez, you just talking shit, bro. There was a thing where Joe Diaz goes. He's talking about eating ass, but like he loved eating ass. And he's like, bro, listen, when my tongue's in your ass, you get a flashback from, and it felt like your uncle was molesting you. Jesus. I was like, jeez, bro. Okay, fuck it. You just relax. So, prediction before we fucking end. But assuming
it's a real fight,
fight.
I think Mike Tyson's just gonna come out. I think second round knockout. I think he needs to win this. More than Roy Jones Jr. I think Roy Jones Jr. is just making a shitload of money for Rocky now.
Dude, you know he's making Tyson's making $10 million off this fight.
Wasn't it $30 million? I heard yesterday it was $30 million.
Shit, I saw 10.
Because apparently they approached him and the conversation went something like, you know, like would you come back and fight with him? And he's like, no chance, whatever. And he's like, what about for $30 million? And he's like, I'll sign like right now. He didn't even know who he was fighting. He was like $30 million. Fuck course, yeah, dude.
I get my beat, like, even if I get my head beaten in fucking.
Yes, dude. Fucking hell, dude.
I would fight Mike Tyson for fucking $30 million, no problem, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'd fight
fucking the heavyweight. I would fight Fury for
$30 million.
$30 million. I'll fight anyone.
Bring if you pay me $30 million in fucking.
With my hands be tied behind my back.
Do what you want, but just tie me up, pull my hair, call me a faggot, do whatever you fucking want, dude. For $30 million.
Okay, now we're talking shit.
Yeah,
so. My prediction?
Mike Tyson gonna win.
I predict that it's not going to be a proper fight and everyone's going to be disappointed. No, I'm joking. Third round, Roy Jones Jr. knockout.
Okay.
And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
There's something about the people routing Roy's way off, like way too soon, bro. People forget, like he also had like a 75% fucking knockout ratio,
Yeah,
over
he was
77
the-
fights and 9 losses.
He was the pound for pound like best in the world at a stage.
Yeah, he was fucking incredible, bro.
But wasn't he? Didn't he fight at cruise or like light or like cruiserweight or whatever? And Tyson was a heavyweight.
I think he might have been a welterweight or middleweight. I think he was a bit heavier than that.
The cruiserweight is.
Because what are they fighting at now?
Fuck, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, but
At
also
50,
to be-
above 50 years old.
Yeah,
The 50
It's the
and up
It's
category.
the 50 and over category.
The 50.
50.
Okay. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, man.